Nice. This is almost better than my actual camera. Holy, that's pretty freaking good. In today's video, we will be installing a brand new red Tiger dash cam on our 2023 Nissan Z. Having a dash cam is always a great idea because you never know who's gonna hit you, who's not paying attention, and the last thing you want is having them not be at fault when it wasn't even your fault. So installing a dash cam on your vehicle gets all the evidence. So today we will be installing this red Tiger dash cam. See how it's like, what are some of the features, who knows, it'll probably save our butts one time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox and see what's inside the red Tiger dash cam that you will get when you order yours. These are essentially all your guides, all your instructions, so I'm gonna save that, put that aside. Here looks like we have a window mounts here for one of the dash cams. You can either connect this through a cigarette lighter, as you can see, which we'll probably do in this video. This one is the rear camera, so this thing comes with a rear camera as well. Comes with an interior tool so you don't scratch it up. And then if you don't want to do the cigarette lighter, because I know some people like to do it professionally, clean look, if you want that, you can always opt in for the hard wire kit. This is gonna go ahead and hardwire to your battery and give it that clean look, and you don't have to use this cigarette lighter. This hardwire kit comes with everything that you need to tap it in to your battery. But having a hardwire kit is not also only good to have a cleaner look, it also does its function. So while your vehicle is shut off, if you'd have a cigarette lighter, the camera will turn off. But if it's tapped into your battery, it can still keep recording while your car is off. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, one of the reasons why I don't want to hardwire is because I have so many things already hardwired into my battery. Let me show you guys. This single battery, we have power to my fuel pump, we got power to the flex fuel, we got power to my strobe lights, power to my underglow. It's actually insane. Yo, low-key, I might need a new battery. Like, I need a separate one for all these stuff. Boom, 4K camera, check that out. The way it goes connected is pretty simple. So you'll have your main camera. From the main camera, you have a USB output right here. From this, you will go ahead and connect the power source. This is the power source, a cigarette lighter. Then from here, you can also connect the rear camera. Now, let's go ahead and talk about some of the features of the camera, right? You want to know what kind of camera it is, what are the specs on it, right? So this is the F7NP red Tiger dash cam. Let's talk about what are some of the specs, right? All right, here we go. So the front camera is a 4K camera with a G sensor on the front camera, and it is 1080p of the rear camera. Not bad. Both cameras are super high quality. The dash cam does have a built-in Wi-Fi and GPS. The front camera also has a f1.5 large aperture. The aperture on this camera right here is 1.8, and that is super low. I mean, this is how you get the blurred background right now. And this one's 1.5, which is even lower, so that's pretty insane. But one of the main things you want to capture in such incident, just in case they hit and run, is your license plate. And right here it says car license plates can be easily seen. We'll test that in this video, so stay tuned for that, but that is a plus. And here's the feature I was talking about. It has a 24-hour parking monitoring G-sensor loop recording, which means if somebody hits your car while it's off, while it's parked, say you go grocery shopping, somebody hits your car and you're inside, you will never know, right? Well, that G-sensor will detect impact and begin recording, and hopefully it gets the license plate of the guy who hit your car. But this can only be done with the hardwire kit that I showed you guys. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention before that the camera already comes with a mini SD, so you don't have to go buy storage. So for the Nissan Z, this is the kind of space we are working with. Luckily, the Nissan Z has a cigarette lighter hidden underneath right here. Okay guys, I think I kind of got an idea of where the wiring is gonna go. Check this out. So we're gonna have the wire poking out through here through the middle, and it's gonna connect to the dash cam straight in the middle, right? We want dash cam center, so the wire is gonna come in through here. It's gonna be neatly tucked in through the top here. We're gonna hide it underneath the headline. It's gonna go through here, then we're gonna take out this A-pillar right here and pass the wire through there as so meticulously. This will then go through here, this will go down through here, down through here, and this will go ahead and pass it through here underneath the ground, and it'll eventually connect to the cigarette lighter. It should look pretty clean, not too many wires shown, and I think that's gonna work. Then once we're done with that, we'll figure out how to install the rear view camera. But before we do any of that wiring, does it work? See some lights. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice. This is almost better than my actual camera. Holy, that's pretty freaking good. So for the Nissan Z, you kind of just peel this trim right here, and then this you can easily just pry it off very carefully. And installing the actual suction cup on the camera is super easy. You just kind of place it where you want it, and then you freaking twist this, and that'll lock it in place. Oh, that's good. You will have a little screw-on cap right here that goes towards the end of the panel. You set this aside, and then you should be able to, you put the carpet down a little bit, and should be able to remove this so that we can tuck the cable in. I have other wires. This is like my fuel pump wire. I got my air suspension. I'm telling you, I got so many wires that you don't even know. We're just masterminds at hiding cable. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that's kind of what it looks like. You're sitting down from the passenger. Yeah, you'll see the little wire, you know, there's nothing we can do much about that, but it directly goes up and it goes all around here, and it goes through here, through the grommet, up here as promised. Let me higher up the exposure. Then it goes around through here, and then it comes out through there, and then it goes down to the dash cam. Let's test it out, see if it works. Accessory mode, and I already saw the power lights. Looks like we are game on. Nice. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but I got a dog about like 6 months ago, and this is pretty much my guardian dog. Hello, puppy. Part 1 complete. On to the second part. Let's go ahead and grab the rear camera. All right, guys, since the freaking main dash cam wire is through the passenger side, the rear camera is gonna have to come through this driver's side now, so we're gonna have to do some tucking through here. I don't think we'll have to do the tucking down there. All the tucking will have to be going through on top of here because we're trying to get to the back over there. All right, guys, quick update. I connected the rear camera. It's connected through here, on through here, passed on through the rubber grommet right here, through this plastic piece right there, come through the back. It's ran through that rubber right there, and then it's coming out through the back right there. All right, guys, I'm pretty much done. The wire kind of goes through there and then onto that panel and underneath the camera right there. The camera is installed. So I'm pretty much done with the install, but now I'm curious how the rear reverse camera records. So let's go ahead and connect through the app with the phone to the dash cam and see what kind of footage we can film. All right, guys, we officially set up the camera. Camera's on. Now we're gonna try to connect it to the Wi-Fi so that we can plug in to the phone. And there you go. It's just the camera was positioned wrong. I just had the camera position wrong, but now it's all good. Now we're just gonna go on a drive, and this is what the footage looks like straight from the camera. Something else I want to capture is, if you guys look at the dash cam, you'll see that the left top quarter of the camera is actually the view of the rear view camera, right? So it takes up 25% of the screen of the dash cam. So my question is, this would be a good question to ask, is when you guys pull up the footage of the main front dash camera, is it going to capture the entire thing, or is it also going to include that 25% screen from the rear view camera? Because that 25% could come real handy if you're in an accident. You want to make sure you capture everything, right? So I wonder if that intervenes. And I was happy to see the footage that actually the entire camera records the entire screen, and that quarter percentage was not blocking the entire footage. It also records full screen of the rear camera, and I'm about to show you the audio quality as well. We got the dash cam rolling. Let's do a pool. We now have a heat exchanger, right? So I can confirm that we are able to see license plates from the rear view camera. Also, something neat that I found within the app is that when you're looking up the footage, it actually gives you a GPS of where you were at, how fast you were going, and all that information right there. I found that super neat. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me in today's video. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you're interested in the Red Tiger Dashcam, I will leave the link down below. It looks pretty good, but regardless, I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.